Alright guys, back with another video, and this time we have another requested deck profile, and this time it's Pan. Pan's a good red leader from set 3, and she is similar to Chomp in the sense that she draws cards on her front side, this time whenever a battle card comes into play, she pumps it, and if it equals power 20,000 after the 5,000 pump, you draw a card. And when she flips over, she does not draw 2, she untaps 2, and she does the same thing as she does on the front side, on the back side. So battle card goes to 20,000 after the 5,000 pump. On the first play, you draw a card. So you can't play a Kaba and then play a Trunks and then draw a card. You have to do a Trunks first, then draw a card. She taps, she draws a card. That's it. She's pretty basic. And so I'll go start off with one of the weakest cards in the deck, surprisingly. This card is not as strong as it is in Chomp Up, because it doesn't draw your card. And it's not very good to attack your opponent for double strike early on. So it's like, this is really just you draw it late, and it's pretty amazing at extending your plays. I'll get into more detail about that in a second. So, yeah, 4 quick restraint, one of the strongest cards in the deck. Turn 2, you play this, and you draw a card. And it's pretty straightforward. It's critical 20,000. You can just not attack with it and build a board, or you can just start like attacking and putting on pressure early. But the deck does not mind grinding, because you just draw on both sides. And then you got Double Shot Vegeta. Vegeta is one of the best cards in the deck. So her ability does not just count your turn. So if she's on this side or this side, either one, she allows you to draw a card on so she pumps on both turns. So if this guy comes into play on your opponent's turn, like you're supposed to, it'll go to 20,000, you'll draw a card, which is just amazing. So for one of the best red cards in the game, attack, draw a card, or attack, gain double strike. A very versatile card, and it gains 5,000 pump, obviously, and draws you a card. So it draws you 2 cards. For Fearless Pan, this card is crazy good, but it's just as good as this other card I play 4 of. She has Barrier, and so basically she can't be destroyed by chosen for abilities, and she also makes all red cards in battle besides herself and your leader 5,000 and double strike, which makes your critical double strike crit Trunks amazing.
And she's a blocker too.
And she's a blocker, yeah. But another good card in this deck, which I think is a little better in a lot of cases, is Super Saiyan 3 Goku promo. This guy is way cheaper than it used to be, so I don't want to hear anybody complaining about this deck being super expensive. They are $8 for non-foil now, so go ahead and get him now. This guy is so good. The deck, you just play him because 25,000 in this deck the first time you play him. So and he pumps all your other guys that are already in the field, and he goes back to your hand at the end of turn. So it's just amazing. So you can just play this guy in a tempo game. So you can just play, okay, well, maybe I'm misusing that word, but you're just playing it, and you draw a card, and you go out of your hand if you don't want to attack them. And they have nothing to get rid of. Sort of like Pan. But Pan, you kind of want to save it. But it's because he can keep going back and forth. 3 Legic. I was playing 4 at first. This guy is not very good in a lot of matchups because they don't have like turn 1 plays to like turn 1 bodies. Like this deck doesn't have turn 1 bodies either. But set the 4th one. Obviously, this card's very good against the decks that have like turn 1, like Kansei and Goku's and stuff like that, because it's a really good blocker. Then you draw you a card on turn 1 if you're going second. The Spice of the deck. So we got 3 Haru. Tempted to play this card at 4. It's so good. It's critical, and if you're playing against Mecha or Androids or Cell or anything like that, she'll untap your 4 energies, which is a combo in the deck with this card. So you go Chain Attack Trunks, draw your card, put this guy into play. Untap the 4, you can play another Chain Attack Trunks and play another guy like SS3 or Pan, and then just go bananas. So going with the 4 drops, this guy's a little less important right now in the meta. I probably side the other 2 Jiren, and then you got 2 Topo. I was playing 4 Topo, and then I realized he's not that great, and I was playing 3 Jiren, and I realized he was not that great in this format. But these guys are very versatile cards, so you kind of want to just hold them, or if you see them, you don't want to really charge these guys. You kind of just want to realize in the situation you're in and realize that they're good enough to hold on to. But this guy negates an attack if you're for 2 energy if you have, and he comes into play obviously, and you'll draw a card. So you got a 25,000 block negate attack, and he becomes a 2-drop if your opponent is awakened or 15,000 power. Some leaders will cheat around this, like Androids. If the other 6 life and they're awakened, it doesn't count. You just have to pay 4, and then this guy will attack out of battle cards and gain, and then he restands. And then continue on with the pumps. I got your super combo. We're not playing Gyro or Vados in the specific situation because you don't want to a lot of decks will stall you to where you can't use these, so they'll make it where you whittle down your resources because you're trying to attack them. So you end up just using this card early on and killing your opponent because they want to stall you. And then you got 3 Time Patrol Trunks, not 4. Playing other black cards other than this card, which some people are not, but this card's very good in this deck because you'll draw your card and you need to look at top 2 games. So you look at 3 cards, which is pretty good. Removal, Mass Sand, the promo. This guy's amazing. He draws you a life. He draws you a card for if he's the first card you play. Obviously, if you're doing it as your first play, and then he'll kill a guy 5 cost or less and draw a card from your life. He's mandatory. Note. And he has immediate access. Like as soon as you play him for warp, he'll die at the end of turn. You'll let him get warped on purpose, even though he's a free combo. So this will be live. That's kind of exactly the way you play him, really. And then the recovery in the deck, you got 2 Fu. This card is amazing. I've attempted to play 3, but you don't want to play too many black cards because you need red energies. That does come up often because Chain Attack does cost 3 red. So you can't really afford to charge black cards unless you're not planning on playing Chain Attack like on turn 4. Well, sorry, turn 3. Sorry, yeah, turn 4. Sorry. So if you play charge 2 black cards, you end up being behind. So you don't need to play too many of them because he is a late game card. So what you're going to do with him is overrun for cost 1 and you'll draw 2, and he'll gain 5,000. He's 30,000 if it's your first play, and he'll draw you 2 cards. So like what you do is you combo out and you'll have a big old pile, and oh, here you go. Because these guys are free combos, so if you know you're not going to play him this turn, you can just combo with these guys, and then this will be your like one more play that turn, and you're going to kill them. That's mostly what happens. Thanks for watching, and next time we're probably going to post another video. It'll probably be either Android Leader or we'll go for Red SS3. Those are both like popular decks that people keep asking for. If you guys want a special request, please comment down below. And shout out to Ultimate Guard, Super Collectibles, and Kitchen Table Meta for what they do for us. And they give us these sleeves and this lanyard and a lot of other stuff. I really appreciate it.